Well, good day, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the day's toy review. And to be quite fairly honest, I've actually been playing with these trains a little bit longer than usual. So in this case, yes, I did give them some fresh batteries, but I'll tell you what, I'm actually in the recovery of a nasty cold or sore throat. At the moment here, I just had 2 tablets of paracetamol just to keep myself alright because, hey, I'll tell you what, by the looks of me, I'm not sounding so healthy than what I used to be, but there's also a bit of an announcement that I might also want to come along and pin off throughout the rest of this whole video. And I want to straightforward pivot my way as I'm doing stuff. Just around my neighborhood, I'm actually seeing swarms of fruit flies in my areas here. Yeah! That's actually quite good, whacking these little guys up. But there's actually so many fruit flies in my room here. I don't know what's going on, but I felt like I must have been getting so much rubbish or picking up so much banana skin peels, and I think they've been highly attracted to what's in my house. I tell you what, my house is really, really toasty, and that's why these little, oh my goodness me, these little bugs, these little rascals just always keep on coming in the house. Oh man, I tell you what, I think my house is pretty much the warmest of the warm, you know. As crazy as it sounds, who knows, is this linked to like climate change or something? I don't know, you guys can tell me. And again, I'm actually very sorry for the fact that I'm actually sounding relatively sick, and that's because I'm dealing against a nasty illness at the moment here. And let me just whack. I can see another fruit fly. Do I just see it? Yes, it's this little bugger here. Oh, yeah. I just got one of my paint cartons, and there you go, I've just retrieved it back. Finally, I've got one of the freaking fruit. Oh my gosh, there are fruit flies everywhere. It's just crazy. It's actually very late to have this type of phenomenon. Lots of the fruit flies, they're just basically swarming in. I mean, give me a flippin' break. There's actually so many fruit flies everywhere right over my room, and it's just absolutely crazy. Oh, what is going on with this country now? I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of ratty stuff along here, but hey, guess what? We're going to do a toy review, and that's my final resort before things start to go chaotic here. Okay, I've actually got some of the stuff here, and I'm going to show you these 3 items. And again, yes, sorry if I'm sounding relatively ill, and I'm actually running a nasty cold. But at the moment, I'm going to straightforward show you 3 of these items. Okay, so we've got what looks like to be a few, well, let's just say toys, and then we've also got a bit of merchandise. And I'm going to kick off something which is fairly interesting. I've made this Chinese here. You know what's kind of interesting? When I designed this critter, it actually sort of reminded me of Drampa from Pokemon Sun and Moon, going by the green colorization and the white head crest there. It also has a bit of Dragonair sort of design influences going on here because of the ear-like wings that are on the top of its head. It's got little whiskers on the front. Very, very nice. And I like this green and pink colorization. It almost looks like a Christmas dragon, to be honest. But to me, this is actually more correlating and designed to that of a Shinkansen bullet train. And if you know what I mean, the E-Force series Shinkansen bullet train from Japan, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm referring to. It's the one which has got like green and pink on it. And then you've also got like a tile at the back here, which strangely enough is grey in colour. Now, I would have probably presumed this dragon looked like it would have been in puberty or hitting for a much more older age. And as you can see, this dragon has actually gone through a complete run-ins of lots and lots of paint through the sticks. And that's actually just crazy, isn't it? Seeing that. Obviously, I'd love to straightforward teach people how to make or how to build a dragon, if that's a real film. Pretty awesome, isn't it? There's no mouth detailing here. The eyes, well, let's just say they're substantial. They're just standard, obviously. They're not that perfect, but I can just see how they've been made. It's not the best, but that's what I get. Okay, let's move on to something else. And we're going to take a look at these. Ooh, what's that? I bought something from a charity shop called Age UK or something, and they were selling these weird My Little Pony themed little, I don't know what these are called. These are like little hairpins for your little girls, but I actually collected these. And there's also another thing that's also tucked in that might probably tick people off. You know what I mean? Right, okay, so what is this? Okay, the first thing we got is, what is that? Is that Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony? Is that like a little braid thingy? Of course, I just collected just because it had like My Little Pony critters on it. We had Rainbow Dash right here. Lovely multicolored sort of design, although I do think it's a bit too pink and a bit too purple. There is some yellow and a bit of pink and a bit of purple. It does have the look of what Rainbow Dash seems to look like. Very, very cute. And then the other one here is Twilight Sparkle. Okay, let me just wrangle her out. Her ranch, and there you go. Yeah, they do seem to correlate into what the designs actually seem to look like. It's a beautiful My Little Pony design here. And in fact, this actually makes up really, really well as part of my My Little Pony collection here. And then also, as a bit of a bonus, someone has decided to throw a bit of Disney Frozen. I think that looks like Princess Anna, is that right? Yeah, I'm not really a Frozen person. I'm really sorry if I'm showing it to you guys. Any Disney Frozen stuff should obviously be destroyed. A little bit like Peppa Pig and Bluey these days. It's just crazy. And it's got the copyright Disney, is that right? I think it's a Disney license thing. Yeah, I think it is. There you go. You can just see the licensing info of Disney on the back. It's got glitter on it. But yeah, you know what? Just a nice assortment of girly themed toys. And the coolest thing I've actually seen was here. And it's supposed to be... Oh, sorry about the Pip of Orange. The Pip from an Orange, obviously. Sorry about that. We've got Bumblebee from Transformers. It's a bit of a 50 pence joke because it's meant to have a little disc in it. But there's nothing in it. But it does have like a little latch, like a little latch pump thing. Is that like a water gun or something like that? I can't really tell. It's quite a very unique looking design of Bumblebee. It does look like that he would have been transformed into a car, if I was correct, because I can tell by the wheels. But what's sort of disappointing is that this toy here looks like it's just going to break apart my hands. It almost looks like, is it a real McCoy or is it a not? I mean, who knows about how this toy has been made. Is this, I don't know how good or bad this is in quality. Maybe I need to smash this toy apart and see how this is like, or maybe I shouldn't because it's got a bit of a conflicting licensing info here, which says copyright Hasbro, and I'm probably thinking, is this a real McCoy licensed Transformers figure? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's just a cheap toy, maybe built for a magazine, and then that doesn't last that long. Maybe that's just what it is in the way it really has been built. And I don't think I can just straightforward wrangle and pull him apart. The only things that are not that great are the arms. There should be like screws to hold him together, but nevertheless, it is quite a nice looking design of Bumblebee, although I think the plastic on the arms here just feels relatively flimsy. And I think the flimsy on this, the flimsiness, also on the legs here, as I can feel it, it just feels just cruddy, cheap and nasty. But I mean, that's just what it is. It's just a cheap toy being designed, for little kids and stuff. But nevertheless, I just collected it because it's Bumblebee from Transformers. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting relatively ill at this point here. I'm sorry if I'm sounding relatively ill, because we're coming up towards that time of the year, and I can't really strive to produce as much videos as of today, and also vice versa. But I actually do have a bit of an announcement that after making this video, as I'm straightforward done looking at this, and also this dragon right here, I just feel like, yes, the way today's YouTube is just nothing that I just saw back then, even before I started my YouTube channel. If I would have started my YouTube channel around 2007, or 2005, or 2006, then maybe I would never ever have to go for this complete bullcrap that the YouTube algorithm really likes to suffer with. And guess what? There's another lie. There you go, I just killed it. I just straight forward killed it on purpose. Hey, who knows? I don't think it's that graphics. Sorry, I just can't even say properly because of the fact that I'm sounding so ill and I'm just sounding so iffy just makes me a little bit embarrassed. Well, sorry for that sad ending, but I do want to let you know that even if I'm making a video like this, I definitely say that making videos today is not going to be exactly the same as what I've done so far, you know, in years' time, back from when my YouTube channel started, back when, when YouTube was correct. It was made to be correct, but it's not anymore now, and I'm sorry to say this, but YouTube of today is totally screwed up. Oh man, after years of saying it, man, I think the real hoons on the whole system is all to do with, the algorithm system. It sucks. Maybe I can talk over this in many videos' time, but I'm going to leave it here. As always, if you really enjoyed this toy review, please give this video a very good like. Subscribe for more toy reviews like this in the future, and new videos alike. As always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.